Hello? Okay, there we go. Oh my God. Embarrassing. Every time after I go to D&D and I bring my mic with me, and I plug it back in, my computer's like, "Ooh, ooh," like it just doesn't want to acknowledge that my mic exists. So hi my loves. Hello. Sorry about that. All I was saying was that I've been gone for like a week, plus maybe, because a lot of crazy things in the best way have been happening. I'm just letting Discord know that we are live. Um, oh hello, Bald Medic, hello. Oh my gosh, I got to meet baby girl IRL at the shop. It was so cool. Like, especially with streaming because it's like such a like tight-knit little community with you guys. Like when I overheard, because I was like, we had a little charm making station, like charm necklace making station at the store. As a little special like grand opening tea thing, and so I was sitting there being the one assembling things, and then I overheard at the counter like someone was like, "Oh yeah, like I watched this Twitch streams," and I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm baby girl." I'm like, "You're baby girl." I was so hyped. So it was really cool to meet you. And in general, just to like be in the bigger store because it went from like, aw. No, it's totally okay to bring it up. Like I feel like the internet is like, oh, it's like whatever happens in my little nightmare brick doesn't feel real, and so getting to meet people IRL is so cool. Especially like at conventions, there's so many times that people will be like, "Oh yeah, like I followed you for so long." I'm like, "Wow, thank you," and then they'll mention their username. I'll be like, "I see your comments all the time. I've replied to you like 7 times." And so it's really cool. No, I was so excited and I appreciated it, and I was raving after that. It's just very cool to get to meet people that um, me and my work actually is a part of people's lives. It's really cool. I'm gonna very quickly tell Discord I'm live again, chatting about the shop, Starfall, and whatever else I get distracted by. Lol. With the link. Okay, go team. Yay! I was literally glowing the rest of the day. That's so sweet of you. This ball just dropping by to say hi from the cafe. Have a nice stream. Dope about the IRL space. Thank you so much. We haven't been around the cafe in a while, but now that things are settling down a little bit, I'll definitely be by. But thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Have a good shift, my dude. Make all the dope ass coffees and other paraphernalias. Um, yeah, we miss you too. We'll be back, I promise. Honestly, sometime this week and next week I'm also gonna be around, but then the week after, from the 19th to the fucking 25th is Fan Expo, and we were talking about how I just remember that I gave you VIP because you're like my regular barista. But yeah, Fan Expo's in 2 weeks, and we realized we just put the store together in a span of like 5 days of craziness from planning to painting to moving everything in and putting it all down. And then in 2 weeks, we're gonna have to take everything out, move it to the Metro Toronto Convention Center, do Fan Expo, and then move it back all in the same week. But the thing is, I could be like, it's a lot of work and it's very tiring, but it could be worse. I could be working a job I hate. So it's a labor of love that's so worth it. Y'all did amazing. Oh, I saw the wall was painting. That you? Yes. My power trip of being able to paint a mural has come true. And it looks very simple. But let it be known, I had to restart that fuck ass wall because listen, when I decided that I was going to be an artist for a living, it was in tandem with me abandoning math, and my hubris has been shown where I am bad at math and I was doing the swoops and I should have done better math. Hi Nat. It like the math was so fucking off on the first swoop that it was like it was just like so sad. And so, I was staring at it with Aiden and I was like, it's fine, right? It's probably fine. We both turned to look at each other. Excuse me. Nope. Um, so we turned to look at each other and we were like, it's not fine. I have to redo it. So it was like hours of like, fucking arcs and shit. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. It was like hours of drawing and measuring and redrawing and checking the lengths of things just to redo it. But it turned out so good in the end, and we keep saying how, like, because if I had left it just being like, it's good enough, then we would have looked at that wall forever and seen the atrocity that was my dog shit, fucking curves. And so we redid it, and I'm so glad that we redid it, because it looks so fucking good. I will say this. I'm about to show you how it turned out. And you can only fight the landlord special so much. And I wasn't about to entirely refinish this wall after we had realized that they have painted over like 10 times, who knows what, on that wall, and including a vinyl decal of like the Stacked Market logo. And so if you go to the store and you look too closely at the wall, you can just like see words behind it. So I smoothed out that wall to the best of my ability, but there were some things I was just not gonna do. And so this is how the wall turned out. It's not that complicated visually, but it took way too long to get right. And it turned out so good. It looks so cute. I'm very, very happy with it. And yeah, so we have a little seating area now. That's awful to work with. OMG, I honestly couldn't tell in person at all, though. I'm glad, and I think most people can't tell unless you get, like, really, really close to it. Yeah, I thought that the couches looked like little clouds. Hell yeah. It was such a blast. I also realized I haven't posted on Twitter that I'm streaming, and I should do that so that everybody knows. Very, very quickly. Crop into a square. So it's just my little face. Yes? Okay. Perfect. Apply. Save. I'm live right now. Chatting about fucking Starfall. And the shop. I can't neglect every single social media account possible. There's so many at this point. Geometric Shapes Got Hands, absolutely. Me and Math never ever have been best friends, but we certainly are trying. Okay, now I gotta slam the link down below. Okay. No more posting. We're good. But yeah, it turned out very, very cute. The colors were perfect. I had Pantones that I had wanted to use, but they were like, we don't really use Pantones. We just like went to the color card wall and started like picking stuff out. And we were hoping that it matched perfectly, and it worked out very, very well. I'll go through some more photos as well, because the shop turned out so cute. It was so worth all of the effort, which was a lot of effort. Friendship with Maths ended. Now my best friend is rough guessing 100%. Much to Aiden's dismay, rough guessing and I are absolutely best friends. But I will go through some pictures of the shop. I'm so excited. I want to see if I can get to the very first photo. Yeah. Okay. Me trying to explain chords. Yeah, no, he was like trying to explain. I was trying so hard to understand and pay attention, but I could actively feel my soul leaving my body as I had to think about math. Also, I realized I've left my whole little stationery tray in view. How dare I? But yeah, let's look through some pictures of the shop. Okay. So we set up the TVs from the Starfall photo shoot. Power Trip was humbled by the mural experience. It sure was. My hubris on full fucking display. However, here we are. At the shop, we have a little TV set up with a webcam going. Not webcam, like a camcorder going. Um, Thank you for the follow, Rory. Welcome, welcome. Also, I realize Aiden hates when I say welcome, welcome, because it kind of sounds like welcome, welcome. So now I'm gonna try to like, yeah, see, he's clowning on my ass, and so now I'm gonna have to stop doing the thing that I always do. But yeah, got some CRT TVs, where usually we found these on Kijiji, and I've been looking everywhere for them. The Selena Pac-Man emote, God no. See, I'm the one who makes the emotes, and I can say no. But usually CRT TVs are like $80 to $100 a piece. We got 6 of them for $100, which is pretty good. There's one of them that's a little like janky, but you know what? We got a fucking deal, so who cares? So it's really cute that people can take little pictures in the TV. It's been very, very cute. And that is set up near the seating area. They're haunted for sure. Oh yeah, the ghost of Karmiko lives on. And so we have the wavy mirror. There's still a few things that we have to put up more properly. One of them being mounting the mirror. Right now it's just leaning against the wall, but it still looks really good. And the wavy mirror makes even more sense considering Starfall. The jank with CRTVs makes it better though. Fits the aesthetic. You're so right, Rory. No, welcome, welcome is cute though. I didn't even hear it like that. I mean, I'll keep it, but let it be known that I will continue to be clowned on in my own fucking home. Hi, welcome, welcome. Oh my god, see, it's a habit. I have a habit of saying welcome, welcome, and it sounds like welcome, welcome. Anyways, I'm so glad that you're able to make it for a stream. Hello, welcome. The seller gave us tapes with the camcorders, and we were very cautiously looking through them. Yeah, because it's like, he gave us tapes that already had stuff on them, and it's like, I don't know what's in this. If it's like, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna have to be so really enunciate it. But yeah, I was like, I don't know what's in there. It all ended up fine, but we very precariously looked through the webcam, the tapes that came with the camcorders, because but yeah, this is the mirror section for now. It'll end up cuter later. We just, we have to like find a stud to make sure that when it's hung up, because it's a very heavy mirror, that it doesn't like, fall down. And also we're gonna take it with us to Fan Expo, and so we don't want to mount it and then have to unmount it and then remount it again. We might as well just wait until after Fan Expo and then mount it properly. But as I showed before, for anyone who has just joined, we have the mural wall and the little seating area. It kind of gets shifted around all the time, in the way of like, the chair might be in the corner or not, but, oh, I have a video, I would have to bring it up. The chairs came in boxes, like, maybe a foot wide. Like, they were so teeny tiny, and so they were, you should come and see. What a shame. But at first we were like, oh, we're gonna have to buy beans. We got bean boozled. Like, we're gonna have to stuff these. And we spent so, like, they weren't like too expensive, but they were expensive enough where you would expect them to come stuffed. But when we unpacked it, they were just so vacuum sealed into oblivion that it was a tiny little brick of like this fucking cube. We thought we got bean boozled, dog. But then the second, thank you for the follows, Sakroy and Hauntling. Welcome to both of you. But yeah, so the second we cut it open, it was like, and just the chair grew, and of course it like kind of took overnight to take its full shape. But it was like, I went and took the X-Acto knife and very carefully like cut it open. It's like, and just like fucking expanded. And we were worried that it being stuffed that it wouldn't be that sturdy, but shocking enough, hello Hefty, welcome. You got bean boozled, but not how you thought you were. 100%. There is nary a bean in sight. Not one bean in this chair. It is just full blown, like, like hydraulic pressed air, just expansion. But Aiden spent some time doing work in that, and him being a 6'6" person, you know, we were worried that it wouldn't be that sturdy, but they're quite comfortable and they're retaining their shape quite well, so go team. And it was really cute to watch people like sit, because we had this charm necklace making station as like a little special thing that we did over the weekend, not over the weekend, sorry, just on Saturday for our opening day. And while people were waiting for me to finish up putting their necklaces together, they're beanbag chairs, they're very low to the ground. But while people were waiting for their necklaces and stuff, they just sat in the chairs, and it's like very sweet to have a space that people are actually like hanging out in, which makes me very happy. And then this is one side of the, so we have two doors now. You can kind of see on the other end of the store that there's another door. That's what you get for being tall. This is fair. Mackle's always on my side. Oh, lol, I have been on the wrong, there we go, lol, okay. Silly me. Yeah, and so this is one of the other entrances where, you can kind of see on the other end how there's a, you know, another door. This one's like the more janky, fucked up door, but a door nonetheless. And yeah, so this is on one end of the store, and then this is on the, whoopsies, other end of the store, if that makes sense. And then we got some racks on this end. So we have Sugar and Spice, Flashback. It's so bright in there, right? I don't know if you have seen the other store. It was dank and dark, and if it was raining outside, you couldn't see shit. There's also a bunch of lights that were broken in the old one, so... And I don't even have pictures of it, but we have a real change room now. Before we had one of those, like, fabric kind of, you know, semicircle, like, kind of pipes put together change rooms. Now we have a real one. We have a real one. I'm so excited. Like, it has a fucking door and a lock. It's a room with drywall and everything. It's a fantastic. But yeah, we have a little early preview of Starfall in store right now. It's not a whole lot of stock, but we figured that we would get ahead of it. It is so fun in there. Now I want to do more shifts there. But yeah, we have our racks. And we had a little sample sale happening over the weekend. It was basically me clearing out my hell closet, because let it be known now, kids, my hell closet is just my closet now. Hold on. It's just my closet with my clothes, because I'm so sick. I think I don't know if any of you guys were around for my explaining my home's closet situation. Awful. Now it's just straight up my clothes. And who knew that something as simple as this would make my life so much better. A normal closet. It has successfully been unheld via a sample sale, which I was really glad that everyone was really excited about. Friendship ended with Hell Closet. Welcome back, Friendly Closet. Yes, this is now the Friend Closet. And everyone can hold me to my poor organizational and laziness, that if that does end up being a Hell Closet again, you guys can clown on me forever. I couldn't believe the size difference, honestly, and seeing the old one empty was crazy. You optimize your space so well. I'm so glad you think so. It really is, where else better to store your friends than in your own personal closet? Holy crap, literally empty in comparison. Glad to own some samples. I'm glad that you got to grab some. Yeah, it was like, so crammed in the old one, and we didn't realize how bad it was until we moved to the new one. And the new one is double the size, but because we have a staff room and a change room, we really get like 1.5 units worth of like display space. But the like 4 or 5 days of busting our asses on it paid off. I really like the layout. I love how everything looks. And then our shop employees are very excited about having so much extra space and room for activities. And then like if it's a super dead Tuesday like today, they have somewhere to sit that isn't the super creaky stools that we have. Where will samples go from now on? So samples will probably go into my old closet, but I'll make a point for streams to break out all of the samples that I want to show and like have them with me over here, just so that I like, you know, don't skimp out on the sample time. But they're gonna go into my old closet, because it's so out of the way and non-usable versus this one that is so easy. I even like, we'll get back to the shop talk in a hot sec, but I put some little like hooks on the inside of the door. I Bob the Buildered my way through that. And so now I can like lay out my outfits like on the door and see how they look before I put them on my body, and that little thing makes me very pleased. But yeah, so we had a little sample sale rack. It was just to try to get some of the old stuff that was in the literal hell closet off of our hands and into yours. And it was really sweet to see because we had some Slasher Street samples in there, along with some Starfall samples that didn't make it. So it was nice to see, like, you know, people's feedback and how they felt about things that didn't make the cut. And it helps me to know that, you know, maybe I made a call to cut something that should have stayed. And that's always good to know. But then we have a little old me. We didn't end up keeping the Starfall stuff here. This was just because I was filming a walkthrough of Starfall's, you know, contents of what's in the line, which reminds me I need to make sure that the file that I sent Ari actually uploaded, because Ari needs to edit that video. I'm going to double upload that video just to be safe, because for some reason it was like so massive that it didn't like it, and so I've had to upload it several times over. But I filmed a walkthrough and it was perfect because we have the fucking Starfall wall with the Starfall stuff in front of it. It just turned out so cute. And I have condemned myself to changing this wall with every line that comes out. And so there's going to be a little Slasher Street mural that we'll do when Slasher Street time comes around, which means your girl's going to paint over all of this goddamn math she did just to paint something else. And you know, I'll probably end up choosing a something else that's crazy. 003 says, "Hey, I'm a big fan. I love your clothing. It has legit helped me feel so much better about my body and express myself. So many people compliment me when I wear yourself. Also, stay awesome." That's so sweet of you. Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm so glad that you feel that way. That is such a high compliment. That's all I ever want from, you know, the experience of the brand in my clothes. So thank you for telling me. That really means a lot. So thank you so much. I'm so glad. Oof, that's a big commitment, but I hope you enjoy it. I will. There's something about, like, I love a tedious task. Me and tedious tasks are best friends. Like, as much as it might be a lot of work, for me, the payoff of being able to be like, oh, I did this big thing that, you know, is it necessary? I could just keep this mural up forever. But it's cool, and I wanna. And so, the being able to, you know, have that pride of having done that bigger, excuse me, that bigger project that, you know, is kind of unnecessary but also cool. Can you come do all my tedious tasks for me? Just for you, yes. Unless it's something completely like a Sisyphus task. Aiden, thank you, baby girl. Aiden, I call, like, things like laundry or, dishes or anything like that, like a Sisyphus task where it just never ends. You're never just done doing the dishes forever. So other than your Sisyphus tasks, sure. Up next, there's more pictures of me in front of the wall. And yeah, that's it. We do, Sisyphean tasks will kill me eventually. This is true. You are never truly finished. You are constantly pushing that boulder up the hill. We are the itsy bitsy spider, yes. The day we found it, we like realized and like put the connection together that you have to come. Oh my gosh. It's like the wall is truly perfect. Ari also put together a reel of our move-in day, and it turned out so perfect that I'll pull it up so you can see. Browser. Okay. But yeah, this is, you get a better tour of the store via this video. But yeah, it ended up so cute. and we had this little charm necklace station, and that was only for that day. We'll bring it back for other event days. But yeah, it was super cute and super fun. And I'm really, really glad that now we have this bigger space, not only for you guys, but also for our employees. And it looks so much better. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm so glad. I wonder if there's potentially a better way to go about it, like some sort of adhesive sheet you can apply over the wall and paint on so that you can just peel it off and maybe keep it. This is true. We at first were gonna do, because there's something we're gonna do for Fan Expo, and maybe you guys could sway me to show our secrets for Fan Expo. Who knows? Or maybe you'll just have to come and see. That we were gonna use something we're gonna use for Fan Expo on the wall, but then we realized that we need, like, Starfall's coming out way sooner than that. And also, me being me, I just wanted to try painting. But yeah, some kind of like decal or something could be easier than me painting something every single time. Me versus dishes. Smoking emoji, fucking honestly. New liver, same eagles. Oh, true! Who is that? Greek king punished by eagles. Prometheus, yes. Yes. Promethean tasks, absolutely. I mean, I happen to be a broke Texan who ain't going anywhere. I'd love some tasty secrets. This is true. This is why the stream secrets are so sacred, because it's like, for those of you who can't come to the Toronto stuff, you can live vicariously through us. Though I am hoping, maybe, if the stars align, to have a pop-up in the US next year. I think I've mentioned either New York or LA. So, fingers crossed. I just have to find, honestly, it's really doable as long as we can find what permits we need and get them, and then find somewhere in that area to rent fixtures, because there's no shot that we're bringing all of our like racks and shit to the States. But that is a thing that we may do for my US friends. But I could be swayed, perhaps, to show off some Fan Expo stuff. Okay. I mean, why not? It'll be a very quick little preview of our booth plan. You won't know everything. We do have tote bags, like freebie tote bags coming back for Fan Expo. Let me take a peek at how that's going, actually. Yeah, it's definitely coming in time, which is fantastic. That's amazing news. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So tote bags are definitely coming. They're finished on time. Go team. This time our graphic designer do you have time to answer a question about moth bag? Or yeah, I can answer a question about moth bags for sure. Those tote bags are incredible. I still use my moth themed one all the time. I'm so glad. No, especially like with the little drawstrings on top. I use my own tote bags for groceries like all the time. It's funny too, because like people will be like, "Where'd you get that tote bag?" And I'll be like, if I'm feeling particularly shy that day, then I'll be like, "Oh, like I'll just lie." And just be like, "Oh yeah, I got it at a convention. Tee. The brand name's Carmico." If like it's very clear that it's like someone who couldn't possibly know that I am the owner. I just like sometimes I'm like, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to advertise, but then other times I'm like, yeah, if it's a question for an order, then email us. But if it's just like, when are moth bags coming back, then I can answer that. But yeah, we're having new tote bags that are Starfall themed. We'll leave the tote bag designs to be a surprise at the show, but they will be happening. They're cotton tote bags. It's basically a freebie with each purchase, no matter how much the purchase is. And it's always been so cute to watch at like conventions that people bring their tote bags around with them, and then people come and be like, "I saw a tote bag." It's just love it, love it, love, love it. And then if you've been to Fan Expo before in the last 2 years, no, the last year, because last year was our first time using that setup. In the last year, or Comic-Con, or you saw pictures of it, slash all the fixtures in our store are the very same that we bring to Fan Expo. And so the layout will generally be the same, but the theme this time is going to be Starfall themed because, of course, it's the new line that's coming out. And so, I'll give you a little sneaky peek. I took my corduroy rosy moth bag to California on vacation. It was so convenient. I got so many compliments, but during the trip, one of the gold accents came off of the strappy thing. Is there a way I can get a little gold bit and put it back on myself? That is a great question. I think Aiden's gonna have to answer that because he's handled more of the, like, hardware things with that. But for Fan Expo, we're gonna keep, this is what's happening, okay? And I'm very excited. It's gonna be very, very cute. There's a few things that have gotten cut or changed, and I'll explain that. Just because, you know, you shoot for the stars and you land on the moon, you know? So, if we're ready. So, okay. We are always set up by a giant pillar, and we should be set up by the pillar again. It is minorly possible that we are no longer by the pillar, but this is obviously a very messy layout, and so we have, let me grab my pen, you know, over here is the counter, well, honestly, it's like, we're definitely going to either be by the pillar, or, and like this is the pillar, we're either gonna be by the pillar, or I was listening, like, because the pillar gives us like an extra little bit of room, and so they end up promising us that if we don't get the pillar, then they'll give us a fourth booth, which is, so either way, it works great for us, but we're operating as if we're getting the pillar. So over here is the counter, where we're gonna probably get some like foam core swoops made to make the counter look Starfall themed. And then of course these are our shelves kind of standing up and showing off the product on this side. While this side of the booth, we always have some sort of little setup happening. And last year's little setup, no, last year, sorry, Toronto Comic-Con setup was a little fake coffee shop that Aiden had put together for us. And I can pull up a picture of that. Yeah, we got some like little tables, and Ada made this little canopy. It was really cute. I will pull up a picture of it. So we always try to have one side of the wall be themed after whatever line is our like debut or featured line. We will have more than just Starfall at Fan Expo, but Starfall is the big special new thing that's coming. Of course, which Starfall is coming this Friday online, but then we'll also have some stock set aside for Fan Expo. Nothing too crazy, it won't really affect the people online, and if it sells out super fast online, then we do plan to do a pre-order or a back order for Starfall, which will be very helpful. Oh, I also have a picture of what our store used to look like. So this was the little itty-bitty baby store that we used to have. Which was a great use of the space, but the bigger store is just so much nicer. The rugs will be so cute to bring back to the shop. You are so right. I'm very, very excited about those. But yeah, this was the little like fake coffee shop setup that we had at Comic-Con. And this was generally like the Comic-Con vibe that we had going on, and me dead at the we always take pictures of me, like, you know, stuck in a glue trap, like dead in the booth, just to express how tired I am. But Ada made this cute little like coffee shop canopy. We had the fake brick wall, and it turns out that this was the only place to sit in the entire con, where it was the one place that someone could sit down for one fucking second. And so we were happy to provide that. And so for this year, where we at first we're gonna do this little like gamer setup with all the CRT TVs, but getting power to your booth is so goddamn expensive for no reason. And so we're not doing that. Instead, we're gonna have a basically we're gonna get these little foam core swoops, like little Starfall swoops, and our wavy mirror from the shop. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of like star-shaped sticky notes, and people can write like nice things on the sticky notes and stick them on the wall. And so at the beginning of 10 million batteries, that is an option, but also so expensive too. Um, but we're gonna have people a little station with Sharpies, and people can write nice things or draw little pictures, and we'll monitor them to make sure people don't say stupid shit or write inappropriate stuff on the wall. But then we're gonna start the con with nothing on the wall, but then we'd end the con with, the sky full of stars and everyone being nice and sweet to each other. And then, of course, the mirror for the sake of seeing yourself and in your clothes, trying it on, but also taking little selfies with nothing but positivity around you. I thought it'd be really cute. I love the idea. Plus, then they can tag you in mirror selfies. Exactly. I was thinking about getting, because I have a Cricut, like Cricut cutters. We can get like the logo like cricketed and then stuck, like stick it at the bottom. But yeah, so people can write like cute, nice, sweet things. Hi, Katie. Hello. It is Selena time. It is Selena o'clock. But yeah, that people can write sweet little nice things. And then by the end of the convention, hi, by the end of the convention is just gonna be completely filled with these very, very sweet, nice things. And, they can say nice things about themselves or us, or leave a nice notion for the next person that comes by. You should offer them good noodle stickers, and people can be like, where'd you get a sticker, and point at your booth. That's very, very cute idea. I like that. But yeah, because then it's like, there's been times where like it was kind of inspired by walking into a bathroom at like a restaurant or a bar or something, and you see someone had written like something sweet, and you didn't think of that, and it just like leaves you with everyone walking around with a little gold star on them. This year we recreate the dead Peter Griffin meme for a photo late after the discussion, but I had to fact check myself with what meme it is. Totally fair. I want to see Peter. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Peter Griffin death pose. Yeah, I can do that. I want to see if I can find. I think Ari must have posted it. There's like a picture of me following meeting an Asterion cosplayer where I was like dead on the floor. It has to be somewhere. This one's not the one I was thinking of, but this is essentially what you were asking for. Hi, Ari. Ari's using the account to say hi. This is essentially what you were asking for, right? You gotta break your leg a couple times for that one. This is close enough. This is what you wanted. But I'll pull up the other one as well. People tend to do that when I carry a tote bag around the cons. Yeah, a lot. I feel like so many times I've heard, whether it was out like at a convention we were at or other cons, where people will bring their tote bags. It's so cute, and people will be like, "Where'd you get that?" And then they'll direct them to us. It's very, very sweet. I'm gonna pull up the Dead on the Floor Asterion one. Um, where? Which one is it? This was me getting tattooed a whole bunch. Oh, I miss pottery class. I need to sign up for pottery again. Trying to find the post. That's New York. Is it sugar and spice? Yes, it is. Okay. This one is this is not necessarily dying on the floor, but me writhing on the floor post meeting the Asterion cosplayer, which was very fun and very sweet. But yeah, back to talking fan expo. Yeah, I just thought it'd be really sweet. So like, you never know if someone's having a bad day. And so if they come to our super colorful booth full of super cute things, and then they see a nice thing on the wall that maybe they didn't think about before, then it can make their day nicer. You know? And I want to see if I can get like blue, yellow, and white stickers, sticky notes only, so it can stay in the color scheme, but I'm not gonna get too picky about it. But yeah, that is the plan. And so we were gonna have a little like, everything got moved around. I was gonna try to see if I could find some lockers to have some sort of like freebie game, but now that we have the positivity wall, it's not super necessary. So instead we're gonna get a, those like rolly banners. We're gonna get one of those like rolly banners that stand up so we can have a catalog of everything that we have further away from the booth so that people don't have to like crowd around and try to figure out what we have. They can kind of just see at a glance what's going on and what sizes we have. So we'll probably put that there with the sitting mannequin. We'll have a little rack, and then gonna have some star-shaped rugs. Gonna have and then over here instead of this little gaming setup will be this guy. But yeah, I'm so excited. And then if we somehow do not have the pillar, we will have so much room for activities, it's not even funny. We can save lockers for a future con. This is true. I'm glad that you like it though. But yeah, and also this will be my 11th year doing Fan Expo. And like the years are including the like lost years of COVID, but still, I've been doing it since I was 15. For the first time in this convention's history that I've been a part of it, they gave us the booth numbers a month out from the goddamn show. That has never happened. It has only ever been at most 2 weeks before, but like if I had a pillar, I'd cover in images of the Pillarmen from JoJo LOL. A month is crazy. It has never fucking happened. Last year, it was 5 days before the show. This year, a fucking month? I am so blown away. Listen, no, 2 weeks at most. Before there has been a time where we didn't get moving information until the Monday or Tuesday of the week before. And like, you know, we book movers because of all the stuff that we have. And so we just had to book the movers and just hope that we truly had the time. 5 days. And so getting 30 freaking days, I know the bar's in hell, but it still felt really good. Someone needs, honestly. So I understand that they're under a lot of pressure, and last time I'm pretty sure that it was because of some like fire marshaling. Oh, hello, I'm in blurry hell. There we go. It was something like where the fire marshal regulations changed like a week before the show, or like a week or two before the show, so they had to change their entire layout. I know a lot of people lost their booths because of that. We lost half of our booths, but that I'm over that now. But at the time, when I found out, I was very upset. But they made it right. And so, Fan Expo, I love you very much. Thank you for making things right. But this year, a month out? Brilliant! And we're in the exact same spot so people can find us. And I had requested for us to be able to move in on the corporate day because we just have so much shit to move around that they said yes. And so everything's coming up Karmiko, baby! That's all we can ask, quite frankly. But yeah, so excited. We're gonna have Starfall at Comic-Con. And speaking of Starfall, it's coming out this week! They knew they needed to do better this time, 100%. Especially because, like, some things, like, people weren't super happy with Comic-Con this year. So they knew that they had to really step their shit up, which I appreciate. So, dude, everything's coming up Karmiko right now, which feels very, very good. But also, Starfall is coming out this week. So excited. It is been a long time coming for me to make a full send Stargazer themed line, because I've made like hats and the bags and the sweaters. It's like the only theme that I haven't done in a full hello Hammy. Welcome, welcome. I wish I lived closer. I want to touch the clothes. I understand. That's why we're trying to go into more in-person events so more people can come out and say hi and experience the clothes in person. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Mushi. Welcome. But yeah, so with Starfall, it's like the one theme that I haven't done like multiple items at a time. It's always been a hat and the bag and the wallet and a sweater. And so now I'm like, all right, the people ask and you shall receive. A full send Stargazer line is finally coming out this Friday. I'm so excited. So on Thursday, I'm gonna do a little like full send walkthrough of each item plus a Q&A specifically about Starfall. I live in Ohio, but Mushi lives in Toronto, so I made him get in here. Oh, lol. Well, welcome. I'm Selena. I'm the designer and owner of Karmiko, a fashion brand. And we have a store in Toronto, plus we're gonna be doing Fan Expo in Toronto, but hopefully we're gonna start doing some events in the States as well. as long as we can get the permits and everything done right. Because I would not do well in jail, and I don't want to get banned for 10 years from going to the States. So we like to do things right in this house. Mushi, go look at the clothes for me. Cute. You guys are so cute. But yeah, so Starfall on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Everything comes in. I mean, I'm gonna get into it on Friday. On Friday, Thursday. Little guy would not do well in jail. Listen, I wouldn't. I know this. I know that for a fact. And so that's why we like to do everything as properly as humanly possible. No loopholes, no, like, nothing like that. But very excited. There's a lot happening in August. Like, from the fact that we are 6 days into this month, and we have moved an entire store, painted a mural, are launching our new line. Do we ship abroad? We ship pretty much everywhere aside from the places that nobody can ship to. But yeah, we ship worldwide. But yeah, so we have moving the store and Fan Expo and Starfall, and then we're also prepping for Slasher Street coming out within like another like 2 months, and also so much designing for next year. I have been working on the Enemies to Lovers line that I was talking to you guys about. It's mostly a jewelry line, but I may have popped off. I may have gone crazy. I may have done it again, perhaps. I will show you guys. I haven't nailed down exactly the final pieces, and then also I made some mini tees with it. Ari is on the Carmico account. I'm not typing that myself. I hope you have a playlist to go with it. Oh, do you think we always got a playlist for everything? I have a 3.5-hour playlist for one of my D&D D&D characters. We don't fuck around. But yeah, I will show you. Hello, let me in. I made some mini tees that I and many other people enjoy. And so now I feel like I need to make like at least 2 more items of clothing / like a bag or something to like round it out. It's just, I know that I could just put out the mini tees, but the Enemies to Lovers preview looks so awesome. I'm glad you think so. I did throw it in the Discord, but I will show you guys here too, and then walk you through my thoughts. But so this is, I think I've shown the mood board before, but I will show it again. But yeah, general Enemies to Lovers vibes, book talk, fan fiction tropes, etc. I'll be wearing the jewelry so much more often after that line. I wear my Bloomsday set as often as possible. They could use a break. Oh my gosh, story of my life. I'm like wearing the Bloomsday pendant right now, though we are just about I was gonna say setting the order, sending the order for these guys. These little like fallen flower petal, like we're calling it Loves Me Not right now. Oh my gosh, it's all tangled. Hello. There we go. Yeah, these little like flower with a petal falling down. Oh my goodness, can you focus? Yeah. You get the picture. So that'll be for the holidays, but with the Enemies to Lovers line, I figured that I would kind of follow in the same footsteps, and I've got a little rose with a petal falling down. Some things are gonna get cut. Yeah, like the loves me not little vibe. And so I did a rose for this one because I thought that maybe that variant would be cute. There's some things that I'm already thinking that are gonna get cut, but then some people have said that they like it a lot, so I did a little butterfly with a broken wing. Some people were calling it a melty butterfly, so I'm gonna have to refine the shapes a little bit, but I have like this butterfly that I just got tattooed a few months ago that has a broken wing, and I thought that'd be really cute. And so that's a little butterfly with a broken wing, with matching earrings, of course, and then Beauty and the Beast rose. This is true. This is very true. And so I have little wax seal earrings, so they'd be like little studs with like the drip shape being like, you know, the dripping of the wax. And then I also have a little like bolo tie necklace of sorts. If you look it up, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I thought that the earrings were so cute. And then of course, I've been seeing carabiner necklaces everywhere and I really really like them, and I thought it'd be really cute to do like a combo charm where it was like, oh, like, you know, like when there's only one bed, oh no. And so this is like a little motel key card and key where there's, ooh, they only have rooms with one bed, what a shame. I thought that was kind of clever and pretty cute, but maybe I'm just crazy. I thought that was cute. Um, oh my, we just looked up the motel shoot shirt. It's such a great nod. Hee hee hee. There's only one bed, the classic. Oh yeah. And then charm necklaces have been so in lately, and so I figured why not make one of my own? That is very cute and clever. I'm glad you think so. So this one has the book locket that also would come on its own individual chain. But then also I have a little like burnt out match for slow burn, you know? Um, and then a little knife, of course, because enemies to lovers. And then I have the two stars on either end for like star-crossed lovers, because they'll never. There's too much in the way of them falling in love or whatever. You know, does that make sense? That, like, you know, being enemies in the slow burn, like, that the stars can never collide. And then I have a little envelope that it would like open up and you could like slide a little piece of paper inside. You're feeding my obsessions. There's too much slow burn in the way. Exactly. And you know, their allegiances and them being enemies is getting in the way of their love, bro. And then the little envelope would open up and you could put a little piece of paper in it. Someone on the Discord was begging me to make the wax seal red, and listen, I'm a woman of the people. You want it, you get it, you know? And so that's definitely something that would be happening. And then of course, you gotta have a sword. And so I went for like a more heart-themed sword. Um, and yeah, I've been loving the like, you know, this heart cutout also has the same kind of like sacred heart imagery. And also, of course, sword earrings. I have a pair of sword earrings that I love very, very much, and I do my own little rendition on them. And then, of course, a little dagger one, but I think that I would probably choose between the swords and the daggers. But another one that I thought was cute, and I don't know if people would get it. This is like very much if you're like 5D chessing, like your third eye's open, but it would be a dice with like hearts and a sword and like different imagery where it's like rolling the dice on whether you're enemies or lovers or not. I get the necklace and I put the envelope DNR and the doctors don't see it until it's too late. Boom, I sue them for all their work. No, it's all coming together. Oh no. I'm gonna have to put in like Karmiko is not legally responsible for any shenanigans that happen with these lockets. Um, Speaking of lockets, we have the book locket. And I figured that you could put the two pictures of your faves, and when you close the book, they kiss. You know? You know? I would mix and match the sword and the dagger. Honestly, I might play with mixing all of them. I mean, hey. I'm probably gonna get all of them sampled, and if things don't work out, then they'll get cut based on like the logistics of actually making the item. And then the last one, I'm iffy on this one, but I've shown people this one and they all really like it. It's another one of those like bolo tie necklaces that like bolo necklace. Images. Trying to find so you can get the picture. Yeah. Like, it would operate like this, you know, with like a bead in the center and the two strings coming down. And so the design that I had was like a hand, and then on each end of the string, there's a dagger and a heart. And so it's like making the choice between being an enemy or being a lover. And I think symbolically that's great. but then I don't know if it's gonna look weird when it's in a jewelry piece, and like, you and I will know what that means, but will the everyday person know? I don't know. But I can always make a sample, you know? But, and also, I've been interested in making a carabiner, and so I thought like an angular heart carabiner would be cool, and I haven't seen something like that before. It's always very rounded. Um, but yeah, so that is what I have so far for the Enemies to Lovers jewelry line, plus two shirts, which I like very much, but I feel like I need to make like two more things to round it out for the like wearables. So I'm gonna make those mini tees, but I feel like I need to make a little bit more. However, though, I'm very happy about the jewelry. Um, the ones that I could predict would get cut would be these guys, at least. The dice, maybe, but I feel like, rolling the dice and seeing, whether it's enemies or lovers is kind of a cute idea, but um, it's more of a choice than a dice roll. But, I'm gonna sample them all, see what happens. There's something in my eye. There's always something in my eye at this point. But yeah, that is what I've been working on there. And I'm very excited about it. But I do feel like I need more. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna try to design like maybe two more wearable things, like something small. Because I want to keep this small. I have such a bad habit where I'm like, I'm gonna design 5 things. And I'm sitting here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 designs. I said I was gonna make 5. Times that by fucking 3 plus 1. I'm in love with the entire design so far. The book Girly and Me and is frothing. That is the way. Oh my god, I need to know all I need to know about this line is how much it costs so I can save up before the drop. I will let you know. It depends on what each item is made of. We have now for the this little flower charm that I've showed you guys like 1,000 times. This is made of pure silver, baby. And so this is gonna, obviously, because it's silver, be a higher price point versus the stainless steel stuff. So it'll depend, but I will let you know. Better too many than not enough. Exactly. That's always why I will design more than what I would like to put out in the end, because often I will design something and, in theory and on paper it will be very cute and it'll be great, but then in actual execution that it wouldn't work out or run out of time or something. Unrelated, this stream is great to do your nails too. I'm glad. I have not gotten my nails done in a very long time. Frankly, I have avoided it since I used to have I wouldn't wear acrylics all the time, but there was a time that I had acrylics and got hurt, let's just say, in a very uncomfortable way. And I've been avoiding it since, but I've been missing my pretty little claws. And so I don't know, maybe I'll treat myself. I've been kind of treating myself like crazy food-wise lately. So I need to chill out. Like the avocado toast are being a little bit too much, if you remember from last stream. But I'm glad that this is great to do your nails too. It's really fun to hang out for me too. Yeah, I don't know if I have. I love how I'm sitting here I don't know if I have anything else new to show you guys, as if I haven't just spilled so many beans. What sort of payment methods are available? I'm interested in getting some of your stuff. It all looks so cool. Thank you. So we have PayPal and then, normal credit cards. I'm pretty sure we take Amex. The only card we don't take is Discover. And then we are looking into a Afterpay thing. I'm not sure if we've decided on one quite yet. But something along the lines of, Klarna or Afterpay or something. I know Aiden's been looking into one specifically, but that is something that might be coming up. So PayPal, general credit cards aside from Discover, I believe is the card. And then of course in-person cash. And then eventually we're going to be getting a Afterpay solution. Not trying to advance my star gemstone agenda. Yes, I am, but you would look so good with a star ruby ring. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's we're avoiding rings only on the basis that I'm very passionate about having sizing for most everybody. Like, of course, there's only so much that you can do. Oh, we are on an ad break, and so I'm gonna reply to this after the ad break, just in case Hefty Cat can't see me right now. So I'm gonna hydrate for the next 12 seconds. And you should too. Welcome back. I waited during the ad break because I didn't want anyone to miss out. But yeah, so we have avoided. I'm a very avid ring wearer. I wear them every day. I have this little mushroom bowl by my desk that is nobly full of all of my different rings and other such paraphernalia. Um, but we avoid ring gang, absolutely. But we've made one ring, and the reason that I'm avoiding designing any more rings is that I'm very passionate about having a really broad size range, which is why all of our clothes are from extra small to 4XL. But with rings, when we made our ring, it was size 4 through 11. But then that means that the minimum order quantity applies to each size. And so we got so many fucking rings. And there's people love them, but it was just kind of a lot. And so for now I'm avoiding making rings just on the basis of you know, gotta make sure that everybody's covered with sizing, but 10,000 rings to rule them all. Exactly. Um, and so I would love to make rings again someday, but for now, just for the sake of practicality, and not being wasteful. Oh no, I'm in blurry jail again. But I am a big advocate for wearing rings. I wear them every single day, and I feel naked if I don't. Um, but yeah, that is that. What do I feel like working on today though? Because I've given you guys all of my little updates and my little secrets. Um, I know I used to talk about D&D a lot on here, but I'm going to refrain because I know not everybody's into it. But I've given you all of the tea on the shop and the upgrade that's happened there, and we're gonna I think I mentioned last stream that we're gonna do events now because we have space so we can hang out. So we did the charm necklace making station, which was super fun. We have an idea for a little like DIY like sweater workshop situation. Sorry, I just hiccuped. Um, um, so like I just like blue screened factory reset. But also I realized that we will be in that very same unit because the unit that we're in now was the same unit that we had won for the 1 month free for the grant. And so I'm buffering, hold on. Yeah, so we won initially when we got the store, we won a grant for the space for the first month. And it was in this very location, and then we ended up moving to the smaller unit because they were using it for the next grant. But they moved the grants to a smaller unit because they realized that most small businesses can't cover, that much space. And so when we heard that it was opening up, we really liked that unit, and we're like, what if is for me? What if is for us? So October will be our 1 year anniversary of having a physical store like ever. And so also early October should be, if the shipping gods smile upon us, and it seems that they are, that Slasher Street will also be coming out around then. So we'll do a 1 year anniversary like party event of some kind, and then a launch event of some kind in October at the store. But I want to do like a little like hangout event of some kind in the store in September, because we've already done an event in store in August being the opening, but then also there's just so much shit happening in August. It's crazy. Like, looking at my calendar this weekend, I'm going to a bachelorette party, a murder mystery event. That could be so fun. I can't wait for your anniversary. I can't believe it's coming on a year already. I know! Like, a year of having a real store in real downtown Toronto. It's crazy. Doing a murder mystery would be so fun. And, you know, I have written and DM'd a campaign or two in my day. What if I wrote it myself? Because I do have a storyline for Slasher Street, so like we could do a little something something. That's a really fun idea. Aiden, write that down. But yeah. What was I gonna say? There could be cute stuff leading up to the holidays. That'd be so fun to like, because we have enough room that we could like set up a little table for it. So I have a storyline for Slasher Street. We could play through it. We could do a little like one-shot situation. Who's gonna stop me? Certainly not me, and it's not gonna be you. And that's how I feel about like doing anything that you want to do in life. The only things that can stop you is like finances and the law. Otherwise, who's gonna stop me? I'm not gonna stop me, and I'm not gonna let you stop me. You guys are gonna enable me, if anything, so... Y'all enable me, so... But yeah, now we have room to do events. We can do stuff leading up to the holidays. It'll be fun to hang out and stuff. But yeah. August is crazy. Next weekend, this weekend, I'm doing a bachelorette party. For one of my best friends, Miss Sugarbones. And then next weekend is like the only weekend that I have because we took yesterday off, but Aiden and I have been working since last Tuesday, like nonstop because of the store. And taking care of yourself and taking breaks is very, very important. So next weekend's like my only weekend, and then after that, baby, it's Fan Expo. So, and yeah, I have D&D next week. Delicious. But yeah, this month is like beginning of the month, moving the store into a bigger unit. A lot of work, fantastic. This weekend, bachelorette party, very, very exciting. Whole weekend endeavor. Next week, generally chill, but prepping for Fan Expo. Week after, Fan Expo. And so, a lot's happening. The week of Fan Expo, obviously I won't be streaming, but this week and next week, I get to maintain a normal stream schedule. Who would have fucking thought? Get that bit of self-rest while you can, thank you. And speaking of D&D, have you been too busy to play? Baby girl, I'm never too busy for D&D. With you, there's a will, there's a fucking way. It's just that we play every 2 weeks, because our DM lives further away now, but also everybody has jobs, and, like, herding adults to play, to, like, do any sort of activity that is a recurring thing is, like, herding cats, but D&D, for me, is the 13th and the 27th of this month. So, I will, run into the Discord server to give y'all my D&D updates. So if you're interested in that, we do have a Discord server. I think that I fixed the little pinger thing. Discord. It works! Look at that. And it got on the Kirby Crew account. That's great. Yeah, because I, am setting up, like, a little memory board and stuff. I'll show you on the Discord. Fair enough. Honestly, this is the entire reason I haven't been able to get my friends to even consider starting a campaign. Yeah, organizing people is very, very hard. It is not for the weak, I can tell you that. But I was going to find... Maybe I'll work on... No. I think it was in June, yes. I'm gonna get working on this. Because we're gonna restock, finally, 3 years later, gonna restock Citrus City, more like 2 and a bit years later. We're gonna restock Citrus City, but with that, I want to include a little, you know, part 2 of a line, and, including a little knit tank that I think would be super cute to have some, like, to kind of follow the contours of the tank top and throw some little embroidered oranges. Keep it simple, keep it fresh, you know? And I have a summer line where there's no fucking sweaters because I have a terrible habit of wanting to make sweaters and shit when it ain't goddamn sweater season. So the mini tank is so cute. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I am gonna finish this little guy up. Yeah, this one, what I want it to be, it will have a cropped version and a normal version for people who like cropped and who don't. But, for the fit, I have a very specific vision in my head where, like, there is a more masculine outfit that I love so much. I think about it all the time. And whenever I see it executed well, oh, these designs already look so cool. I have to go to bed. Life is unfair. Looking forward to the new stuff. Good night. Thank you so much, Hammy. Thank you for coming. You have a good night. Sleep well. And thank you for hanging out and checking things out with us. But yeah, there's a, like, outfit formula that I love that is, like, that's just delicious when put together right. I've been needing more dark green in my closet. So excited. I'm glad. Listen, I'm a woman of the people. I give you what you need. I'm just gonna try to find a photo of, like, this outfit formula that I like. It's just, like, I love me a boxy, like, ooh, someone's at our door. Okay. Are you selling a board game? Aiden? Babe?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm asking if you're selling a board game.
Yes.
Nice. I'm trying to find. Yes, eat well, Hammy. I'm just trying to find a picture of the, like, silhouette that I'm talking about because I love a cutie little matching set moment. And Pinterest is failing me. I know that I've saved this set somewhere. Yeah, Aiden has someone buying a board game, so I don't want to, like, be too rowdy right now. This is a t-shirt more than... I don't want it to be a clipping mask. Get out of here. Yeah. I love a, like, you know, button up and, like, an ascot, like the little bandana tied moment. I think that's so cute. And, you know, very well having, like, a very similar... there's one outfit formula that I've taken a picture of that is like, yes, I love this. Oh, here we go. There we go. It's a little bit looser than my preference for it, but this fits just as well. Where it's like, you know, that cropped kind of like button-up shirt with a matching pair of shorts, and like you have a little necktie. I just think it's really cute. And so, these are going to be a boxier kind of like, you know, summer job mechanic core, and I figured, like, having a little, like, proper D-ring on your shorts so you could put, like, a carabiner and your keychains and stuff on it would be really fun. My friend Mau Baby, I don't know if you guys know Mau Baby. You should if you don't. They make these, like, super cute and relatable little posters. Mau Baby, my beloved. And they posted one of their posters the other day that made me think of these shorts, and it's like 100% true. And also this is like totally me and the homies. Like, I actually did my first ever blind box the other day, like a vinyl blind box, and I hate to say it, I understand the hype. But this is like their poster. Please check them out if you don't know Mau Baby, but it's like you'll hear me coming a mile away for like all the little like keychains on your shit, and it's like, yeah, you're right, you're fucking right. And so that is the idea there. But yeah, I have about 40 minutes left here, so I'm gonna do some designing. If anybody has any questions or wants to see something, I absolutely love that. I aspire to be that bunny. I'm so sure that my buddy Mau Baby, at a con, that they hear the words, oh my god, that's so me, or oh my gosh, that's so you. Yeah, Katie, that is you. And I went and like got the whole squad. Yeah, if y'all don't know Mau Baby, you better get into that. I'm gonna throw their link in the chat. Um, I always try to send it when I'm in thing. Okay, there you go. This Mao baby, you get into it. Um, but yeah, like I'm so sure that at every single con, all they hear all day is like, "Oh my god, that's you! Oh my god, that's so me!" And I got the whole team little stickers last time. We were at the con that were like, I was like, okay, if they were this, like, Katie's that one, and I have the Final Fantasy ones up on my wall. Hell yeah. Um, I'm trying to freak communication is me and Ari, 100%. Uh, um. I sent this to Kate. And listen, I'm all right with this. I condone it. Cause a Tuesday at our store, I mean, I didn't see the Omegaverse Yaoi, but, um, listen, on like Twitter and stuff, they'll have the like, your month, your fan fiction trope. Every single time, they give me fucking Omegaverse for June. I'm not into that. To each their own. Listen, I don't fucking judge anybody. But they can't give my ass fucking enemies to lovers for once in my life. Some hurt and comfort, some angst. It's always, I shit you not, or it'll be oh, make your perfect, like, fan fiction tag using the first letter of your first name, and S is always a metaverse. Why? I'm so over it. Just give me enemies to lovers. Come on. But I always joke with the team that if you're working at the shop on a Tuesday, it is so dead that like I don't care what you do. And so I condone like Katie straight up. I'm pretty sure you hit 7,000 hours on Final Fantasy at the store, which meant the vast majority of those hours were not made in our store, but like very, very accurate. They just came out with a new sticker sheet, which I call it the don't send me to jail sticker sheet. Haha, your rage is me every time I read all of those. Exactly, I don't understand. Like, the thing is, these things are made random. Like, someone makes these sheets. Somehow, some way, the fanfiction internet gods have decided that S like the S names and Geminis, which I can't believe you hate it in Megaverse and everyone who enjoys it. That is so not true. I don't care. Like, to each their own. Like, everybody's a freak in their own way, and I love your freak. However, I am not into it, and it gets when I'm like, cute, a little quiz, or, cute, like, a cute little thing on Twitter being like, teehee, like, your name, your trope, and whether it is an S name, or being born in fucking June, it is Omegaverse every single time. Remember when I said that Aiden had someone coming to buy a board game? And I was like, oh, I'll be normal. I'll be normal so I don't make this person feel... They have left. But the second I heard that door swing closed, it was freak mode. But they're long gone. I know, but it was like the second that door closed, the switch, the like breaker in my brain was like freak time. But yeah, it pisses me off. But you absolutely would have weirded Terry out. Yeah. But it's true. Like every time, and like to the point that like my college best friends, they would tell you because we always send those little like memes into the group chat because it's fun to do, and every time. It pisses me off. Hey, I'm here to pick up the board game. Distant shouting. It's not distant. My office is right by my front door. This wooden door does jack shit and fuck all for muting sound. Which is, are you telling me that you don't greet every guest by listing weird fanfiction kicks? Damn, I'm hosting wrong. I mean, the thing is that you're hosting right for the right crowd. I'm going to be watching for these now and swear to send any I see that are not Omega related. Dude, at this point, prove me wrong. You know that like prove me wrong meme? It's like me sitting there being that every S or Gemini is fucking Omegaverse. Prove me wrong. It makes me so sad every single time. And then I'm so gullible. I'm like, maybe this will be the time. I'm in blurry jail. Hello. I was like, maybe this will be the time, the one time. No. Back to showing off my friends. This is straight up like Aiden's job. If I had to explain, I mean, not only is Aiden and this is a portion of Aiden's job, and this is a portion of Katie's job, where it's just emails and spreadsheets and the scary, like, TurboTax being upset, doing all this scary business stuff, putting out fires. And we always joke that Aiden is our firefighter because he puts out all the like logistical problems that come up. And so yes, working 9 to 5 sticker sheet is what Matt Baby calls it, but very relatable. Um, very, very cute. I drop absolute fucking cash at Mao Baby's booth, and I will be doing it at Fan Expo again, I tell you that. But it's just having just like these cute little relatable posters. I love Mao Baby. Very, very cute. Also just a very sweet person, a very good friend. Fucking facts. And just their little guys are so cute. Me at a con. Yep. Love it. Anyways. Lol. These are adorbs. The Brainfire one is me for real. Absolutely. Like, I could sit and, like, send people, like, this you with one of those every single day. Which is very, very fun. But I need more stickers, I think, on my planner. I just dropped my planner. Which my planner used to be, like, you can see from the, like, the edge that it used to be quite thin, and it no longer is. This is up until, like, this is what's past, and this is the year to come. Every time I remember what industry I work in, I cry. Lol. Yeah, this is my planner right now, but I have a, I'm going to go apeshit sticker on the back, and then this is a sugar bone sticker that says, yeah, I'm cringe, but you're mean, and that's worse. And I need more. I need more fuck-ass stickers for the back of my planner before I'm done with my planner. Well, there must be so many plans in this. Oh yeah, there's also so many little stickers and papers and things that are making it really, really thick. But I'm hoping by the end of this year, and it seems like I'm on a good track for that, that I want it to be so full that it has to sit flat. And it's just filled. That is the gold. I haven't seen that one before, and now I need it. Oh, this guy? The, like, I'm cringe, but you're mean, and that's worse. It's true! Because listen, cringe is dead, and I'm not. So, I'm here for a good time. God damn it. Anyways, work! Doing my job! This is the point in the stream when I remember that I have continued to forget to try and find out how to have music play without getting in trouble. Tune in next time when I inevitably forget the exact same thing.